Carpooling with Ben this week, ladies and gentlemen, he is probably the most amazing social media person, aside from myself, if I could be so bold to say that. From AIDS Care Ocean State, Mr. George Evans Marley. Sir, thank you for coming in the car today.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me on this ride. It's gorgeous. We've had a pretty lame summer here and there, so this is actually finally a nice day.
A little bit of heat, a little bit of warmth is a lot better than my oil tank, burning through fuel nonstop. So what's going on over at AIDS Care Ocean State? And let's start with this.
Sure.
What do you do there?
So I am the development director for AIDS Care Ocean State.
Okay.
And that in that role, I have to wear many hats. There are times where I'm fortunate enough to be able to sit at my desk and answer emails. Other times I'm out doing interviews in cars. And other times I'm running drag bingo, which is the third Thursday of every month.
Sign up today.
At the Riviera Bingo Palace. What's that?
Sign up today.
You can start making reservations at aidscareos.org or emailing bingo@aidscareos.org. We have like I said, it's third Thursday of the month. We do 10 a year. It's the biggest fundraiser for AIDS Care Ocean State, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We get to have about 500 to 800 people every month that come out.
Wow.
It's a great opportunity for sponsors to be able to advertise what they're doing.
Sure.
We give away $2,000 in cash and prizes every month. And it raises a ton of money for people living with HIV and AIDS.
So let's just touch on that for a second. If people want to get involved with that, they just reach out to you. Now, whether they want to write a check, which is great,
that's always
or
helpful.
If they have let's say they're a restaurant and they want to donate a dinner for two or whatever the item may be, they should just reach out to you because you guys are always looking for prizes.
Always. We are always looking for prizes for bingo. We're also looking for auction items for our upcoming events, like ARTBeat, as well as our brand new event, That's Amore.
Bringing us seamlessly right into that.
I know how my transitions
You're
work.
very good at that. You're very good. It's like, my God. And he's a trained chef, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Do you cook for the office?
No.
All right. Good.
Absolutely not.
Good. Don't. Do not give that one away. All right? You protect that. Talk to me about it's ARTBeat.
Yes, that's right. So ARTBeat, this is the 20th anniversary for ARTBeat.
Okay.
And ARTBeat has gone through a lot of transitions in the 20 years.
Okay.
And one of the things how it started was we did an art tour. So there's gallery nights in Providence that go on right now where you take a trolley or visit different art studios, and that's how it started. And then you would come back and have a little cocktail party and then go on with the rest of your day. Mm-hmm. It then evolved into a really cool art auction, and it was held at the Biltmore for a number of years.
Okay.
And what would happen is there would be a silent auction at the beginning and then a live auction, and the MC, Kitty Litter, would always give very colorful descriptions of each of the items, and then...
I always wanted to peek inside of Kitty Litter's thesaurus. Like, words. Just, a wordsmith...
Yes.
Probably wrote many a thesaurus.
Probably, yes.
But anywho.
I'm sure there are many books based off of her as well. She is one of a kind.
Yep.
She is hilarious.
Yep.
And over the years has become a really good friend of mine. So.
And huge supporter of everything you guys have always done.
Everything.
So talk to me about that, because really you said it's been an evolution, and everything in life has become an evolution. That's the reason why we do this show now.
Yeah.
As far as now, it has an online element to it, where 20 years ago it probably did not.
Correct.
Or very little.
Yep.
So how can people learn about it or get involved? Because right now you're calling for pieces, correct?
Yeah. So I've got this here. We are calling all artists.
There you go.
Awesome. And so right now, this year it's going to be a little bit different than ever before, a little bit more different than ever before. As times change, we want to make sure that our events stay fresh and current, and engage even more people to get the support that AIDS Care Ocean State needs. Yeah. So this year there's 3 components to ARTBeat.
Okay.
One is our Reflections Gallery. So since it is the 20th anniversary, we are doing a Reflections Gallery in the Providence Place Mall in the Winter Garden.
Oh, wow.
It's like that bottom floor oval.
Sure, yeah.
So we'll have 100 pieces from 100 artists that are based on the theme reflection. Ocean State Job Lot charitable foundation was very generous in being able to supply all the 100 canvases,
Wow.
and we've handed them out to about 90 artists right now.
Okay.
So if somebody is still interested in doing that, we still have time. But we're trying to get everything in by September 1st to make sure we're able to categorize it, log it, and get it up into the site.
And if we could just talk for a second, Ocean State Job Lot, incredible partners.
Oh my God, they're amazing.
They do such great work. I mean, there's a lot of things that they do people don't even realize.
It's way off the radar.
Absolutely,
Totally.
absolutely.
So, for example, over the Christmas holiday, we do something called Adopt a Family.
Okay.
And so typically we ask members of the community to donate $50, and that allows us to be able to provide heat, hot water, groceries, and a gift for a child from the families that we serve.
That's great.
There's about 3,000 people in the state that can access services from us.
And what are the services that people will contact you for?
So we offer rental assistance.
Okay.
So if you are living with HIV and AIDS, and your family might be in a bit of a crunch. Economic times are always difficult,
Sure.
Especially during the recent downturn a few years ago. People are still trying to recover from that. So if they need assistance for rent, if they need assistance in paying their utility bills, if they aren't able to buy groceries that week, we are there and we're able to supply whatever services they may need.
Okay.
The other things that we do provide are clinical services, so we're able to provide case management, mental health care.
Okay.
We have a dental clinic that people can access freely, and really from soup to nuts, we provide everything that someone may need if they are living with HIV and AIDS.
And living with may not necessarily mean they themselves have the disease, but it could be a spouse, it could be a family member. You guys do provide some services
Sure.
that extend to the family as well. Not all the services, but there are some support you offer.
Absolutely. So if there are support groups, so if you are a family member, like you said, are living with HIV and AIDS, so you might need additional support. I don't know how to best care for this person. We're able to be there to kind of guide the way. That's
Sure.
what our case management is really good at. We act as advocates, so if you need to be able to get to an appointment, we can help you with that. If you're not sure how to quite navigate the healthcare system, which can be complicated at times, just a tad,
It's a little confusing.
we're able to help with that as well.
Although I'm a little nervous now because I'm seeing this word skinny thrown around, and it's just mild concern.
Not only is that body shaming, but it is also unfortunate for anybody who is not skinny. And if they try to gut more, I'm not going to get political.
All right. So art,
Yeah,
art.
That's right, art.
How did we go down that rabbit hole?
We are looking for artists across the state and across the world, really, to donate pieces of art that we can auction off and have it raise funds for AIDS Care Ocean State.
So perhaps you know somebody, maybe not in Rhode Island, New England, maybe you know somebody in the country or even worldwide, like you said.
Yeah.
Share this episode with them because when is the deadline for these?
So the actual ARTBeat auction actually starts October 1st in our online Red Ribbon auction.
Okay.
We have, right now we have nearly 200 items that ranges from, like you said earlier, restaurant gift cards, or it could be a $5,000 piece of art.
Sure.
So it really is across the gamut. If we, our hope is to get everything in by September 1st,
Okay.
so that we can log everything into our computer system, to be able to offer it to a nationwide audience. But realistically, we know that not everybody is going to get everything in on time. So we have a stretch deadline of October 15th. So if you're able to get anything and everything in by October 15th, we'll be able to get it up onto our site. We'll also be able to feature it at our live and silent auction at our ARTBeat Gala on October 27th at Skyline at Waterplace Park.
Awesome. This is such a cool thing because you've brought in the word anywhere in the world. So anybody from anywhere can bid on this stuff.
Correct. Yep.
And support, which is great. You can, and so that's the whole reach and that constant growth of the social media and the social reach, which is something you guys really focus on, and girls focus on over there at AIDS Care Ocean State. It's important to get the word out because for the people who are affected, they need to know, A, they're not alone.
Right.
And B, there are people out there who are more than ready, willing, and able to help. And that's what you guys do over there, which is awesome. What else do you guys have up on the calendar beyond this?
Oh gosh. So I mentioned earlier Drag Bingo that starts September 21st over at the Riviera Bingo Hall on Elmwood Ave.
Yep. And
that is the Riviera Bingo Palace. Palace.
They added some turrets or something, or they had a moat around it.
Oh my goodness. No, but that would be amazing.
A castle.
I know.
So.
The Riviera Bingo Castle.
That's it. Put the drawbridge down. They're coming in.
So ironically, our first theme is pirate theme for Drag Bingo. So if there was a moat, that is appropriate.
Fantastic.
But the
Moats.com. Bring a moat to your event.
Oh my goodness. That sounds like a really marketable thing.
Comes with a free backhoe.
God, I can't.
How long will this episode be?
Oh my God, it's gonna be hours and hours. You're gonna run out of gas. So it is pirate themed. It happens 2 days after Talk Like a Pirate Day. So National Talk Like a Pirate Day. So
Fantastic.
we're encouraging everyone to dress as a pirate. Come play bingo. It's only $20 to play. It is the most fun you'll ever have.
It's a fast-moving game too. You guys do not waste any time.
No, we don't.
You guys.
We play 14 games in 2.5 hours.
You can't even do that bowling.
No,
I mean, it's like or 4 games in 2.5 hours. That's insane.
And those drag queens, Haley Starr and LaDiva Jones, they
roll with an iron fist.
They put the pedal to the metal and they play that game. But again, it's nice for sponsors because they get an opportunity to go up on stage with the drag queens, talk about what they do. It's also nice because they have an opportunity to interact with the audience during the first hour of the night, which they're set up in a certain location where everyone has to pass by them, so they get really good exposure to those 500 to 800 people that show up every night.
Awesome.
Beyond that, we also have our That's Amore event. So
yeah, you mentioned that in the beginning.
Yeah,
so talk to me about that.
So That's Amore is something. So it's a style of event that I've been working on for the last couple of years. With Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Ocean State, which I was a part of for many years.
Sure.
Still love and still support.
Great organization.
So if there's anybody out there that wants to be a mentor, you should do that. bbbsos.org. It's called That's Amore. It is a craft beer, food, wine, and spirit tasting festival. We are expecting about 40 vendors. Again, that'll be held at Skyline at Waterplace Park as well. Tickets from now until December 1st are on sale at an early bird discount rate, so you'll save 20% on tickets. Those tickets are available at aidscareos.org.
When is the event?
That event is February 1st, so that's way off
Talk about
next
a
year.
Great Christmas or Hanukkah present.
Right? Yeah,
that's a huge. I mean, to get the discounted tickets now, and you're going to support the great organization, but the event itself, I mean, and you know how to run events. Folks,
I've had a little bit of experience.
He knows how to run events. He does a great job. That's great.
Yeah, it's
oh, wow.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Have you been to Skyline yet?
I've been there in its past forms. I haven't been to the new one yet. Louis Stravato is going to put me in a headlock if I don't show up soon, though.
Yes. So Scott Connery, who is the event manager over there. So ladies, if you need to book a wedding, Scott Connery is the guy to go to.
Sure.
They have just completely renovated. It is gorgeous inside. It's like a crystal palace when you walk inside.
Sure.
We are thinking of doing some sort of winter or frozen theme to go along with the decor, the already existing decor inside for the food event, for That's Amore. So we'll see how our committee decides to take that in that direction.
Well, if it doesn't take off, just let it go.
Ah!
All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
I need to get out.
When does this Uber ride end? Ladies and gentlemen, he is George Evans Marley. He is one of the best. You came in here for AIDS Ocean State. You threw love towards the big brothers, big sisters
I have to.
of the
Wherever
Ocean
I
State
go.
because you between that and you do so many great things. Thank you so much for just
It's my
being
pleasure.
a truly genuine human being. And
I have a gift for you.
do you?
I do.
Jeez.
So I was. We talked a lot about drag bingo, so I wanted to give you one of our drag bingo T-shirts.
Fantastic. Oh, thank
Yeah.
you so much, George. Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you.
time. And folks, be sure to find them online, Facebook, follow them, show them all the love and support. Don't forget, if you know an artist,
Yes.
call for art right now.
Calling
Right there.
all of the artists.
All the artists. All the artists.
So I really have to do a quick other plug.
Yeah.
Take Magazine. They're an art magazine. They're in print and they're focused in artists in New England. They've been a huge supporter of ours for this event as well, so check them out as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much. George, enjoy the
Ben,
day.
thanks, you too.
Take care.
Let me out of this car.